Hello, my name is Adam Short, and I'm an Intuit QuickBooks Online Advanced Certified Pro Advisor and an IRS enrolled agent tax professional with Short Financial Group. We have other resources and videos on our website at shortfinancial.com, so please take an opportunity to check those out. Today I want to talk about something that's very common that we run into with our clients, and that is duplication of income or deposits in QuickBooks Online. This is a very common mistake that people make without realizing it, whether it's because they don't fully understand the process of recording deposits in QuickBooks, or they don't realize that their income's already recorded by sales receipts or invoices, and so they end up duplicating the income when they go to make a bank deposit. So there are certain ways to find out if you have duplications, and I'm not going to go into those details as much this time, but I do want to just highlight kind of what happens when you have duplication. So I'm going to go over here to the banking area. This is a free test drive. This is the QBO test drive that you can access for free if you Google QBO test drive, and it'll let you access this. This is a fictitious business called Craig's Design and Landscaping. But this is the banking tab, and you find that under transactions and then banking over here on the left. And we're working with our checking account right now. And again, this is a fictitious business. So right off the bat, we notice that we have several transactions for review. And we have, for example, here on May 10th, we have a deposit that posted of $200 that says that this was a backhoe deposit refund. Well, we're not going to get into that one because that's a refund. That's a little different. So let's go to this undefined right here. We have this deposit of $868.15 that was recorded on April 14th, but we haven't yet accepted it in our bank area. So let's say, for sake of argument, that you came in and you entered a sales receipt for April 14th. So let me do that. I'm going to just quickly enter a sales receipt. I'm not going to enter the customer right now because we don't have all that information. I just want to show you the duplication. So 414, and let's just say this was services, and it was 816.15. I'm going to save and close. Okay. So right here, back to our banking area, we have 868.15 that was deposited, and somebody already entered this deposit, so I'm going to click that and show it to you. And they've checked off all of these different sales receipts or invoices that were comprising that deposit, which is fine. But let's say that I came back after the fact and thought, well, I didn't deposit the sales receipt that I entered on April 14th. So let's say I go in here and I do bank deposit. And instead of selecting this sales receipt that we just entered, remember we just entered this a few seconds ago right here. This would be the proper way to deposit this. But instead of selecting that, we went down here and we just entered in this add new deposits area. Let's say, the customer's name was Books by Bessie, and the account was sales of product income, and it was 816.15. Let's just say we skipped the top part. We just came all the way down here. We entered this income right here, and we just made the deposit. So we click save and close. Remember, I'm telling you the wrong way to do this. This is not the right way. Okay, and this gets saved up here. And now on April 14th, we have a deposit in there of 816.15. Now, I'm going to go to the register, and I'm going to show you that. I'm going to verify to you that that deposit actually was made. Here it is. this is the deposit we just made, okay? Now, I'm going to go to right click on reports, open link in new tab, and I'm going to run a quick profit and loss. And I want to show you what happened. So customize the profit and loss last month, because that was April, run report. And if we look in our income area, we have sales of product and income right here. Click that, and here's our deposit. April 14th, books by Bessie. Checking account was the offsetting account of 816.15. What have we just done? We've duplicated income by entering a deposit in the wrong area, and we are overstating our income by that amount. We should have not done it that way. We should have simply checked off that particular sales receipt in our deposit the first time, because if we go back to our sales receipt that we entered, if I go down to transactions and then sales, I'll be able to find that. Let me show you. You remember this sales receipt? This was the first transaction we entered of 816.15. Remember, we already entered this. If I click more and then transaction journal, then it's going to show us that this already posted to our income account. So right here we credited income. This is the services income account of 816.15, and then we debited undeposited funds, which means it's sitting in undeposited funds waiting to be deposited into our bank account of 816.15. Meanwhile, we made another deposit over here, and we credited the income account sales of product income a second time. So now we have two entries in our books showing income of 816.15 where we should only have one. Again, back to our P&L transaction report. We have that transaction right here. So you're actually overstating your income. And when it comes time to file your tax return, if you don't fix these mistakes, you're going to overpay your tax. That's just the fact. So you need to make sure that you're entering your income correctly and you're making your deposits correctly. Again, when we make a deposit, we go up here to the plus sign and then we click bank deposit. And the proper way to make a deposit, and we have other videos that go through this more in depth, but we want to click the various sales receipts that make up that deposit. So if we took all of these payments that we received to the bank that day, let's say it was today, May 10th, okay, we made that deposit. We were depositing this sales receipt that we entered just a few minutes ago and these other two, and then we save and close that. And then if we go back to our banking area very quickly here, we will be able to go over here and see in our register that deposit. Checking account, and then again, May 10th, we just made this deposit. Here it is, $2,878.67. And now we can go over here and delete this deposit because this was an extra deposit and we do not need that in there. So we're going to delete that, and that will fix that double income that was recorded in our books. I hope this was helpful to help explain how to fix and prevent overstating of income in your books. Please do check out our other videos at shortfinancial.com. And until next time, happy bookkeeping.